since he seems to be rather hooked up.
Oh, I got some supplies.
Oh, he's going to Yakima. Yakima Ian, Yakima Mouth. The podcast show, live stream, just came on, guys. You know what that means. I mean, if you don't by now, then you honestly don't know how any of this works, and I don't have time to explain it to you. Nor would I want to. There's a reason why I'm over here all the time now.
Is there a reason?
I would assume immediately laziness versus frustration. Not sure what's going on here with this. You're going to see the boy, huh? All right. I hope that's a good thing. I mean, obviously. That's your son? Your son. I think I just ruined the set design. Check. Oh my God, I love my voice. Why am I only coming out of my right? No. It's just, I think my hearing is fading drastically. And that's why I keep being like, all these headphones suck. But I think the truth that, hey, the podcast show is live. So we are now live, folks, on Facebook, where you can go watch it there, or on YouTube. Now, we are kind of hateful against the Facebook these days, so we would really like, boy, you can really hear that truck good. We would like a lean more towards the YouTube channel, because the YouTube channel will eventually pay Joe money to support his channel, all depending, of course, on you fine folks, fucking subscribing. We don't get angry about it. Well, I do, but Joe is my voice of reason. So I need you to understand how fucked up that really is. That Joe Rogers. Man, you could really hear those chairs, man. Fucking killer audio. I thought maybe underneath, but I didn't know what you were doing. And I'm attached to that. Son of a bitch. The last time I did this, I got to wear somebody else's headphones that had just sweated into them for like 30 minutes, and I put it on, and it was like two moist vaginas just clapping to my ears. So then I was horny for a good 20 minutes, didn't know what to do.
And you couldn't really get the moisture off the fucking headphones for the life of you.
Yeah, no, that was the day I was like, I don't want to wear the headphones. I don't need the headphones. Besides, it makes me look like I'm flying an airplane with these ones. They're so big.
All right, well, we're matching today, so
Yes.
That's cool.
Gorilla Glue number 4.
That's how you know we're real friends.
And it's hot. All
When
my
we're
clothes
comfortable
are
matching.
black. I didn't say I was comfortable. I feel.
Oh, you got way too excited that we were matching.
I did. I was hoping I did that off camera, but whatever.
All right, well, I think we are good to go. Welcome to the Potcast show. My name is Joe, and with me I have my co-host Rotsky.
Duh.
Rotskis.
Man, we got this hot Russian lady that comes into my work. Like, it must just be a broken part of me. I'm like, I've learned my lesson once with the Ruskies, but here I am again, like, hey. But I don't hit on my customers, even though they're relentlessly hitting on me, which is why I'm growing my beard back out.
Maybe that's what you need in your life is a little hot Russian.
Did you not? What? You know who my ex was, right?
No, I don't know. I don't know your ex, no.
She's a Russian.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's the whole fucking joke, the whole thing. That's why I'm always being like Wolverines and oh wow. All right, well we'll go into that on another episode. Today,
Thanks for sparing me.
Today, I believe we are going to be discussing. Hey, I'm cutting this down, so if you want to watch us, you know where to go, Ian. Although you could literally drive over here, but whatever.
The YouTubes.
The YouTubes. Go to the YouTubes. Facebook.
All right. So on this episode of the podcast show, we have a strain review. We are going to be doing the Burnwell Blue Lights.
Oh, I was as confused as you were, Joe. Oh, by the way, I'd like to say the audio quality of the show has stepped up.
Yeah, these mics help.
The mics,
The only thing is we're outside, so we get all the natural noises the universe has to give us.
Which is part of the charm. Unless the dogs start barking. Then it's annoying.
Oh, man, I didn't grab my close-up cam light. Keep the crowd busy.
All right, I got it. So today, I think we're gonna, while we do this review, we're going to discuss the next week of hell that we're about to go through before all the fires and smoke start, which is staying hydrated, of course, and tips and tricks to keep cool. I'm making this up as I go. I don't know if any of that's actually going to happen. Most likely, we're going to smoke pot and say snarky stuff to each other, but educationally. But no, seriously, it's really important, man. Wake up, slam in the water. Don't just think you're good. Lots of sunblock, man. This new sun is I know it's the old sun, but it seems to be burning pretty hot these days. Don't forget your ears. Everybody always forgets their fucking ears, and then their ears get lopped off as they get older because you get a lot of sun right there. And if you got a nose like mine, man, this straight fucking razor blade that just sucks the sun. Oh, there it is.
All right, so we got the close-up cam light activated. Oh, that looks sexy, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. You know what always I find discouraging about heat waves is that when you see the heat wave, you know people are going to die. That always discourages me because right now somebody is alive and they'll be dead next week.
Yeah.
So that I always find that a harsh reality when it comes to heat waves. Even hurricanes before they hit the coast, you're like, fuck, here comes death.
Well,
You live your whole entire life to die by the sun.
it's one of the, but I think it's a lesson in being humble as a race of humans. I think we're so fucking awesome and we've come so far. When the truth of it is, we've come far enough to still be able to survive, even though it's catastrophically getting worse and worse and worse. And so eventually our stopgaps are not going to cut it anymore. They are not going to do it. And so hopefully, boy, we are bringing a lot of white shirt into this one.
Oh, yeah. It's good contrast. You don't want to wear a red shirt with a red backdrop, right? So
Yeah, I've learned that lesson a couple times on my Slipknot shirt, and I faded into the backdrop.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and crack her open. Let's give her a smell test.
So you're just going to kind of jump right from everybody dying to let's smoke some weed. I mean, that's the way.
We had 5 viewers. Now we already have 4. So I don't want to lose anybody.
Well, let me share this real quick.
This is a new record.
Right off the bat, yeah, for sure.
Oh, man.
Where'd your weed go?
That smells like a Northern Lights. This is Blue Lights. It's blueberry crossed with Northern Lights. Woo!
Dude, I can smell it from
that.
here.
Yeah, that smells just like what I remember Northern Lights smelling like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing smelling.
Fruity, and it's like a perfect blend of a diesel-y, fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I mean, like, if there's earthiness in it, it's lit up. Like, wow. It's almost offensively pungent.
Yeah, it
Like,
reminds me
makes
of.
you want to gag.
It reminds me of back in the day, getting the fire. Anytime you got that from somebody, you're like, oh,
I'm making a list of things you don't want to say over 40.
Fire.
No, back in the day.
Back in the day.
What's with this music? Get off my lawn.
Country rap. What's that?
Kid Rock. What do I win? All right, I'm going to go ahead and share this on Facebook.
All right, they got small jars, so it's going to take a second to get it out.
It's good. You got to work for your weed, man. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it.
Burn calories. This is a motion that I'm very used to. There we go.
You're
Works
doing it
every
wrong.
time. Works every time.
Hey, look at this. Tom Sterrett. I am subscribed to Facebook and YouTube, brothers.
Thank you, Tom.
Tom Sterrett. We got ourselves, I believe he's Homeland, or it used to be Homeland, or Coast Guard. One of those two things. Still is, probably, maybe. I don't know. He's somebody I grew up with in Eagle River. He's one of the few people that I grew up with that is still alive, sober-ish, and a good person. And I'm not ragging on our folks. I just know that a lot of us Eagle Riverians, we did not quite make it out.
All right.
Should I share this video with Bremerton Buy, Sell, and Trade?
Oh, fuck yeah, bruh.
Fucking sold.
Yeah. Well, we don't sell weed on the podcast show.
No, we
but
can't.
We'll trade.
We'll trade. We'll trade for laughs and subscriptions.
Yeah, we'll trade, motherfuckers.
You want to pay, you give us subscriptions.
Look
Down
at the
road.
close-up cam. That looks amazing. What do you guys think at home about that close-up cam? Look at that shot.
He's really proud of that.
Fuck yeah, I am.
He should be. And it's awesome.
I'm trying to make this pleasurable for the viewers and us as well, not just us, like usual.
Well, as it must be working because you keep getting distracted by your own production.
Yeah,
That's amateurish. Fucking amateur.
I'm an amateur, man. I only got 141 subs, bro. That's amateurish.
Hey, 142, I think. No, what? Oh, you might have subscribed.
Unless he's
before.
already been subscribed.
Yeah. Now, those are the guys that I really appreciate. You know, the people that are understanding why we ask for this subscription crap and whatever. It's so that, I don't know, it's a dumb dream, I guess, or something. I don't know why we got into this. I know Joe's been doing it literally, well, your anniversary of 9 years in the comedy and Kitsap, right?
Yeah, yesterday was my 9-year anniversary.
But
of
you
doing
started
comedy.
doing videos back in the Jackass era almost, right? I saw that one video of you fucking with your friends.
Oh
sleeping.
yeah.
And that's the beginning. That's what gets you into it, man.
Yeah, I got some
Yeah.
good videos.
You gotta bring those back.
Yeah.
The beginning series. All right, which one am I using? The bong?
Yeah, I'm giving you the choice, man. The bong has ice.
Yeah. What do you want the bong?
No.
Okay. I was going by plate. Why? Are you just trying to give these away?
No. You have your own lighter? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay.
Damn it. Well, I think we should only use the Falcana lighters when we're smoking Falcana.
Falcana lighters are the shit no matter what you smoke, just so you know.
Well, I know because I accidentally take one home every day.
So the smell was amazing. Pungent as fuck. Diesely, fruity. Because you get the blueberry, you get the northern lights. It has an indica smell for sure.
I'd almost say fruitery.
Fluzerly.
Yeah, diesel and fruit.
Yeah.
No. Loot.
Cheers.
To staying cool, my friend.
Hell yeah.
Ice in a bong, always a good way to do that.
Oh yeah.
That sounded so fucking cool in my
yeah.
headphones, dude.
That tastes so good.
Hold on, I'm holding it. I'm
Yeah,
holding
hold
it.
it. Your mom always gives me shit for not holding in my hits.
My mom was like that. Chew your food 32 times. Make sure you hold your weed in. These are oh my. All right, let's see. Immediately, oddly, goes right to the top of my head, and then it's just going, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, what? I mean,
Burnwell Blue Lights. It's blueberry crossed with northern lights, and that is a great fucking cross. That is some good shit.
well, first off, it's an old school cross that started happening. Burnwell. Boy, that is just yummy. Great high.
Oh yeah, I could smoke that all day. I bet you this would be good in a blueberry wrap, blueberry zigzag blunt wrap.
I've been every time I order a Euro, I go to that smoke shop next door, and I've been buying all sorts of flavored papers and shit. I bought some Cheech and Chong papers, just cause. I don't know if I want to use them though.
Man,
You know, it took me a couple years to get used to how to do this in this state. See, in Alaska, as soon as the sun, well, it's an ironic statement, but as soon as you wake up, you open everything. You open all your curtains, you let the sun in, and that's it. That's old school ways. They're getting pretty hot up there now, so maybe they don't do that anymore. Here, you do not open the shades, you do not let the sun into your house, and you open everything up at night
yeah.
and hope to cool it down. In my situation, it's basically I'm just taking hot heat from outside, pushing it through, and then sucking it out the other side of my shed. But it actually, I'm all in the shade. Stay hydrated, folks. That's going to be your number one tool.
Hydration is definitely the key, and unfortunately, the older I get, the less hydrated I become. I drink coffee, soda, spritzers.
Just all you got to do is throw a bottle of water in between each of those things. I'm really bad about
Water
that, too.
is the worst. It's so boring.
Yeah, but it's...
Essential, I know.
My God, you just nailed the entire American problem in one fucking sentence. Water. It's boring. Fish fucking it at least had some excitement and
Yeah.
truth to it, man. That whole generation. Just a bunch of raisins. Raisins run around. I mean, you go to a war and if you drink the water, it'll kill you. I'm pretty sure you get used to boiling fucking your boots. I am incredibly high off the bat, and it is still it's definitely
That is a
warm in
really
here.
stony indica for sure. And it's so good.
Very smooth.
It's very smooth. I'm having a hard time pinpointing exactly what this flavor profile is. I mean, I know it's obvious. It's sweet and berry-like, but it reminds me of so much more.
I don't know if I'd throw the word sweet in there. I would actually say an earthy berry, but an overwhelming fruitiness. But as soon as you smoke it, that's all just replaced with it's giving me that blanket diesel tongue mouth feel. But
I don't know. The aftertaste is different from the initial
Well,
hit.
I was trying to describe that right now. The aftertaste was almost like a fruit that's not quite ripe anymore.
Yeah. I think that's an accurate.
Yeah, like when it all comes together. But then the high is like, okay, I could do this. I could do this on Facebook.
I'm gonna zoom in a little closer for you guys on the close-up cam, so you can get a real good look at the trichomes on this bad boy. Look at that. Fuck yeah.
Trichome.
Burnwell's doing a really good job, and it burns well. It's burning good all the way down. So it's
It burns
awesome
well.
that they're called Burnwell.
You're doing a good job, Burnwell. I'll have to look into you.
And I want to say it was affordable. It was under the traditional black market price for an eighth. Just to buy a couple bucks, but still, that's pretty good. You can easily tax this to your friend and get away with it, I think.
I'm having problems trying to dial in.
Blue lights.
No, this is the YouTube one. I don't want the YouTube one. I want the Facebook one. All right, cut.
Terp. Beta-microne.
Oh, man, I fucking hate
Beta
all that
micron.
shit. I wish they'd stop that.
No, man, this is great having the labels of the terps, man. What are you talking about?
Terps are the new percentages.
The
It's
more
all
the
bullshit.
better.
It's
No,
all bullshit.
it's not about percentage. Percentages is how supposedly
That's what
gets
I'm
you
saying.
high.
That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit.
Yeah, okay. I see what
Everything
you're
is.
saying.
I mean, it's a selling technique.
I don't know. I think flavor profiles are probably more accurate than percentage profiles.
I appreciate the graduation from the percentage back into what matters. We're on the path of.
Yes.
You know what we could discuss?
Flavor and high matter.
Remember how we were watching Loki yesterday or the day before, whatever, and we were being like, they're starting to make us fucking watch and appreciate cliffhangers and shows again.
Yep.
I think that's kind of cool. I miss.
I don't know, but I'm still of the mind. Okay, so I'm excited each week. I get it. I like it. We're bringing that back.
Right.
But with WandaVision, I waited until after it was fully out, and then I binge watched it,
Yeah.
and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
That's because it's new. It's one of those things like making myself read a book. There are some of the old school ways, and this is one of those things I told you to avoid talking about after 40. There are the ways that we used to do things that brought us great comfort and understanding and the ability to ignore all the horrors of what was going on around us.
Distraction is the key, that's for sure, right?
And I guess, yeah, I mean, dude, I loved it. I remember the same thing with the whole Napster. And like, oh my God, I don't even have to, it wasn't even about getting it for free because I was always broke no matter what. I was such a loser. I couldn't afford anything. But it was about now I could binge every single album all at once. And apparently 6 or 7 accidental hamster porns that get in there. If you remember with that shit.
Also, something I want to add is that on Saturday, July 10th at 4:20 p.m., I will be doing comedy at Tacoma Comedy Club for the Dope Show.
See, dude, I'm so fucking excited for you, man. Some of you may have recognized the Tacoma Comedy Club from your TV sets and shit from the 80s, 70s, 80s up. This is for real. I went there with Joe, or Joe took me there to meet Mr. Bob Cat
Goldthwait.
And can I say his joke? What he opens with?
Yeah.
He's like, you don't look the same either. That was how he starts the whole show.
That was great.
Yeah.
The great thing about Bobcat that I took away was he didn't really play on his old character, which got him famous, which I like.
Yeah.
He was himself. He was authentic, and he told stories. That's all he did was told stories.
The Robin Williams shit was
great. Which is so
brave.
Well, no, it's not brave because it's actually a hack when you do comedy. If you can make a story funny, it's coming from a true life experience. So there's no remembering the joke. There's no, traditional setup punchline structure of the joke. You just talk about your life, and no one can take that away from you. No one can be like, oh, that's someone else's joke, because you're talking about real life shit that happened to you. And the authentic nature that he came across with was fucking phenomenal.
It was. And he's lived an exciting enough life where his stories are worth listening to.
Yeah, and he was such a good storyteller that he would take like 10 seconds off from talking, and I'd be like, come on, man, what are you doing? And I'm totally not fair in doing that, but that's how good he was.
The ice in the bong actually helps cool it down from when you're hitting it. So instead of having, these bongs are actually, I can't show, wait, See, this is a percolator bong. So these little perks here, the water goes through it. It helps filter out the stuff and everything else. You put ice, it has an ice catcher. You put ice in the top of it, which gives you a nice, cool, refreshing hit. In Alaska, we used to pack our bongs full of snow. And then that way you could go on the road, fill your bong up with snow, take a couple rips. But yeah, it cools it down, easier on your throat. A lot of people who smoke weed, who are now probably getting more into edibles and stuff, but for their, if you're, anyways, it makes it smoother. It also slowly fills up your bong with water as you go, so you got to be careful.
I'm trying to get uber close to the bud. See how close I can get with the
Get
close-up
a
cam.
goddamn seal on this fucking broken thing, man. Why don't you buy yourself a new bong stem, you cheap bastard?
Because the one I have right now works great. I can fucking hit it, clink it, and it won't break. That's what happened to my other fucking stem. This shit breaks way too easy sometimes.
Pot Show is taking donations for a bong stem for Joe. We're gonna need about $3.
Yeah, that's 3 different pieces in one. I built that shit.
My redneck bong don't give a shit. It will still give me a good hit. Made out of saddest bone.
Maybe that's a little too close on the close-up cam.
It's not easy to produce and shoot these things, folks. Constantly two people. You got one eye on it and one eye off.
No, this is great, man. This is some good weed. I highly recommend it. Easy 5 out of 5
great.
Tommy Chongs. Definitely feel relaxed.
What kind of weed do you think's good during heat stroke season?
Fucking.
Like I'm a dummy. I still drink hot coffee on hot days. Iced coffee annoys me. It's called cold coffee. Your coffee got cold. You didn't drink it fast enough, you fucking idiot.
I know what's not good is edibles because I've done a drink on a hot day, man. That shit dehydrates you like a motherfucker. So it's best just to stick with weed in an iced bong, I think.
I've noticed with the drinking of stuff that, it's too much sometimes, man. Because it's like super fast everything. Super fast THC, it's in you. The super munchies come fast, super dry mouth. And then, how do you take care of that? Well, you take another shot of your damn thing. Anyways.
Yeah.
This weed's good enough to where I literally was not able to finish that thought. That's good weed for Rod.
Yeah.
Will you stop staring at your weed pile?
I'm just making sure it's focused, that's all. I don't want anybody to...
I'm doing the same thing. I'm making sure you're focused, that's all.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not. I'm just an asshole.
So with this heat stroke that's coming up, it's important to stay safe, stay cool. If you go to the water, remember that the water does help refresh you, but it does not protect you.
It'll burn the fuck out of you.
It could make it worse. So make sure to wear your sunscreen, sunblock, whatever the fuck you do.
Don't be afraid to look like that douchebag that looks like a seagull pooped on his face.
Yeah.
All those dudes that used to do that in the 80s, they still have noses.
They're still alive.
They're still out there, man. Ooh. God, that sounds good too, man. I love the cans, man. Except, oh wow, I'm gonna go ahead and let a little air in there. My ears are getting sweaty.
Yeah, it's getting pretty hot out.
That's not bad. Right now it's probably. I mean, it's supposed to max out at 88 today. When I pulled up here, it was 80.
Yeah.
So we nailed this pretty good. We could have come in a little cooler,
A little cooler.
but whatever. I haven't got to do one forever. I start getting worried when there's more than 2 guests taking my spot. It's like, wow, he's starting to put out a fucking series over here. But I also like to hold back a little, man. You don't get the Rotsky all at once.
Exactly. We can't spoil the audience. With
Shout out to
Trotskys.
the other podcast show guest, Johnny O, the ladies. I don't know any of their names. So, but yeah, there's the blonde chick lady, and then there's Nicole, of course. Mm-hmm. Workout dude. We shall ever forever share the bond of sweaty headphones. And hopefully maybe I'll actually start coming to you. I don't know.
Nick Scully.
Yeah.
Nick Long Dick Scully.
I am letting my YMCA thing go through. I
Awesome.
figure if I pay for it, maybe I'll get there. Also, the idea of a pool in 100-degree weather sounds fabulous.
Yes, it does.
And
Nice
if
cold
everything
shower.
opens up on the 1st, I'm wondering if they're going to crack open our...
Steam room sauna.
I don't want to cheers you anyway. I hate you. No, you ruined the moment. No. Oh, dude, that's hashtag.
I'm forcing it on you.
Wow.
You will cheers me, motherfucker.
Hashtag
Take
Mary
it.
Bow. No, I didn't. I made that worse. Take it. No, you made it worse. Let's not put things like headphone jacks right under my feet, bro.
Also,
Who the fuck's your set manager?
while we're on the Potcast show talking to you. Let's also mention today is a big day. We have a comedy show at the historic Roxy Theater. Doors at 8, show at 8:30 p.m. We are celebrating Pride Month and having a Pride comedy show.
Wait, can I do this during Pride Month? That's probably wrong month.
You just gotta make sure you declare what it is you're
Hashtag Pride,
doing
man.
this for, yeah.
Seriously, all of my friends, people, humans, fuck yeah, celebrate, man.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time to also see who your ignorant friends are, so you can drop them off Facebook when they start posting ignorant shit.
Man, I just got face to face with an ignorant fuck the other day, and that's all I'm going to say about it. But that sort of thing right there, it happens all the time. And they're boiling. They're simmering right now because before they got to be open about it, and now they're like, well, it's like the people that I'm not going to wear a mask, but they wear a mask. Ironically, these people are now just kind of popping up because they're like angry and they just blurt it. They can't help it. They're just like, yeah. And, fuck those people. Sorry. Or not. I got some that I'm still hanging on to by life, just kind of, but. No, this show is great for a couple reasons. It's getting everybody back out there. They're starting to do more shows. The comedy rust is rocking off. The atmosphere of that place is in itself befitting of people wanting to spend their money to go out because it feels fancy.
Well, you're just supporting
real.
a good thing. You're supporting comics. You're supporting the venue. And it's great that now that we're starting to release restrictions that we're out
first, bro.
Supporting.
The first, they're released.
Yeah,
now, the person that I met at the Roxy, was that the program director or the owner?
Program director.
Whoever. I'm just saying, I was there firsthand listening to what these guys' goals are and where they're at, and they're in the right place. And if there's things to support. Now, mind you, going out and having a beer and all that crap at a local bar and supporting that is just as important. But everybody, I mean, we're right here in Bremerton. To be able to go to a big theater event like that, and have that feeling, it's kind of important, dude. It's like when a band gets to play at the big bar.
And I love that they remodeled it, but they kept that old school theater feature where all the seats are close to each other.
But they remodeled the fuck out of the sound.
The sound is amazing. The stage is nice.
It feels cool when you walk in there. You can feel the ghost touching you, dude.
If you haven't been to the historic Roxy Theater, I mean, they showed Star Wars when it came out. That's how historic that theater is.
What?
Yes. When Star Wars came out in theaters,
1970,
they were one of the places to show it.
Wow.
So if you want to support a historic, and you just go in there and check it out, it even has the nostalgic smell of a theater. I absolutely love it.
Literally, minus the hobo. It literally, for my Alaska friends, it's the 4th Avenue Theater. And the guy actually had been to the 4th Avenue Theater. Apparently, there's some sort of historical theater group.
Nice.
But no, that's tonight at...
Doors at 8.
Yep, and being hosted by Tilly Campbell and
Special guest Drew Lopez.
Drew, really?
Yep.
Nice.
And 4 of the funniest LGBTQ comedians from Seattle area coming out to have a good time and tell jokes.
Nice. I love that. I love the way you set these up, man. You got some outside talent coming in, bring their vibe, bring their friends, bring their hopefully future business, and then you got the local ones that you know are going to drive it home. And the Roxy, man, it's so great.
Yeah, so like the Roxy Theater on Facebook. Please follow them so you can see the events that they have going on.
Like them and tell them that Joe of Comedy and Kitsap got you there. Because the more he gets, and he's making the money. That is part of this thing, unfortunately. Unfortunately, to be able to continue to bring awesome comedy shows, it has to be paid for somehow.
Well, any money I make just goes right back into comedy.
Seen it.
So,
I've seen it. He doesn't buy me anything.
Yeah, I don't pay bills.
No, his kids are hungry. They live on the streets. This isn't even this. We break into this place every fucking week to bring you this illusion. I'm gonna smoke another bowl.
Do it.
Somebody just tuned in right there and be like, Joe's homeless? What happened?
Yeah, we're outside right now shooting a podcast.
We're in a park. Dude, you can't even see. There's needles and tweakers everywhere around us right now.
Yeah.
There's a tiger staring at us hungrily.
I will give you guys a sneak peek, since I can, of what this looks like behind the scenes. There's Rot's truck. There's the camera that allows you guys to see us.
Do you see the tires on Rot's truck? Do you guys get it?
Oh, yeah. Let's get a shot of the tires. There they are.
Yeah, sec.
You can't really
That's
see
a
them.
chair, Joe. You know,
Yeah.
Joe doesn't have between
They're
tires.
they're black rimmed tires.
Hey, he tried it. I appreciate the effort. This is our first live cam.
Here's what a real car looks like. One that gets you good gas mileage and speed,
That's a barbecue, Joe.
which is nice.
Where's our monitor? Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
okay.
this is how you look good. You fucking work out.
right here. Oh
Yep,
no.
yep. So, a little behind the scenes action there for you on the close up cam at home.
You see your never mind.
It's all plugged in. It's not gonna. I can't let you take it.
We need to get a live cameraman.
We need a lot of things, Rod.
Well, and we need you
But you know what? It's
to
better.
help us get there.
You know what's better than needing someone?
You guys want to see us smoke weed and do hot sauces? Because Joe's a pussy.
You know what's better than not needing? You know what's better than needing someone?
If you say not needing someone, I'm
Not
putting,
needing someone.
Dude, you
That's
had
it.
an opportunity there.
No,
Just
that's
let
the
that go.
truth, man. I'm telling you.
Who are you talking to?
I used to rely on people. I wanted to build a team. That's just not the reality of the situation. The more you can do by yourself,
I'll
the
take
better.
things that hurt Dennis's feelings for 400, Bob. I thought I was part of the team.
You are part of the
We're,
team.
we're dressed like we're in a gang together. We
better be part of the team.
Yeah, your duty or Dennis is really what is going on here.
My team is small, is what I'm saying.
Your what is small?
My team is small.
No.
My team is small, and that's the way it should be.
Yes, but we need to expand that greatly.
Probably.
The first team member we're getting is Johnny Whiteboard, which sounds incredibly racist if you didn't know what I was talking about. We're trying to get Joe. Everybody needs to encourage Joe to get his whiteboard up.
Man, that tastes so good. Oh, God. That hit was so good.
You got
It
anything-
tasted, that hit, I don't know if it's because I'm stoned already, but that hit tasted exactly the way that it smells. That was amazing.
wish I knew more girls like this. The cat's just like fucking going for it, dude.
The cat wants out.
Yeah. The cat wants to be on the podcast show.
What are you doing, cat?
Being a cat. Oh, look, dude, they're
Don't
so
go to the
smart.
top.
Oh, he's gonna go to the top.
Don't go to the top,
He's gonna
cat.
go to the top, and he's gonna,
Not know how to get down.
or he'll just start meowing, or he'll wind up on the fridge. And all
Don't
your stuff.
assume it's gender.
Ever since they got the cat, they've stopped. They're like wiping off. Yep, now he's a fucking poster.
Don't assume it's gender.
Oh,
Oh, he can get down.
Dude.
She can. Oh, my
Oh.
goodness. She got down.
fucking parkour!
Wow.
And now she looks angry.
And now she just walks away.
Just
like,
like,
I was just
look up.
showing off, you guys.
The cat just made it. Hey guys, I'll tell you this too. This is one thing. If you want validity on whether or not the Comedy and Kits app and the podcast show and all that is worth supporting, he's already played the Spokane fucking comedy club on a really big deal. This what is that fucking thing called? The
Dope Show.
The Dope Show.
By
Such a
Tyler
big-
Smith.
By Tyler Smith.
Like the Dope Show on Facebook by
Do
Tyler
it.
Smith. That is an amazing show. He takes it everywhere and it gets great reception. The theme of the show is simple. The comedians go do a sober set and then they go get super high and come back and do a high set.
It's hilarious, dude.
And it's always a good time.
I like how you were like, look, guys, it's really not kind of fair because I'm a pretty hardcore stoner. So I'm going to go really out of my way to get fucked up. I wanted you to do the drink.
I did do the drink.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had to do the drink after I got off stage. As soon as I got done, I drank it because it takes like 25 minutes to kick in. But I asked Tyler if I could drink it on stage, and he said no. So
Nope. Not yet.
unfortunately, we're not there yet, Washington. But
We will be.
yeah,
Man, Texas just legalized weed. Or is legalizing weed. That says something. That says the drug war is getting wrapped up. And it's going to be called something else now.
yeah. So I've done 2 dope shows now, and I'll be on my 3rd dope show Saturday, July 10th at 4:20 p.m. at Tacoma Comedy Club. So please be there. Tonight we got the Pride Comedy Show at the Historic Roxy Theater. Doors at 8, show at 8:30 p.m. July 16th, we have Susan Jones coming to the Roxy Theater. So mark that on your calendar. That's Friday, July 16th, the Roxy
tonight-
Theater.
Is there a way to get tickets?
And then August 14th at the Roxy Theater, we have the Dope Show coming to Bremerton.
What?
Yep. So the
What?
Dope Show will be coming to Bremerton Saturday, August 14th.
How the fuck do I not know about that?
And then September 4th, the Roxy Theater, we have Gabriel Rutledge coming. And that is my birthday, September 4th. I will be 41 on that day. So I will be doing a feature set of 20 minutes length. Or if I'm really feeling it, 22 minutes. Because it is my birthday on September 4th. And I do have a show at the Roxy. So Yeah. And then this Sunday, we have a show in Port Townsend at the Cellar Door, 8:30 p.m. Come out and support me. I'm
There's
featuring
something
there.
terrifying heading towards
Simon
your foot.
Kaufman is
There's
Simon Kaufman is headlining the Cellar Door in Port Townsend this Sunday. So yeah, check it out. Follow us.
Jesus, man. I wish I had a physical thing I could look at in here and see all these magnificent dates.
Oh, did you also want to hear about my Dog Day show?
Well, and that's another thing. The first Fridays are first. No, is it first Fridays now?
We have a First Friday open mic at Dog Days. Every first Friday, we've been doing that for 3 years
An
now.
open mic means anybody can participate, come in, sign up, get on stage for.
Yeah, try your hand at comedy if you want to give it a try. Every first Friday at Dog Days Brewery, downtown Bremerton,
You think
7
you're funny,
p.m.
punk?
7
or
p.m.
Punkette? You
And
think
then
you're hilarious?
July 9th, we have a showcase at Dog Days Brewery, 7 p.m., Friday, July 9th.
Jesus, dude.
And then also Friday, July 23rd, 7 p.m., show at Dog Days as well. So,
all the way through September, you have great shows going on.
yep, I've got July fully booked. I've got August partially booked and September partially booked.
I'll get back
And
out there soon.
I'm working on October, and yeah.
Start doing some Saturday shows.
So I hope that you guys marked all those calendar dates down so you'll show up to some of these comedy shows because we're back, baby. We are back.
As of the first, Washington cracks open again. And I think the next wave of COVID is just going to be dancing around a bunch of non-vaccinated fools. So maybe. By then, the 5G should be fully operational. Man, I really love the summer vibe in here with being able to look outside again.
Yeah.
It really opens it up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this heat wave, it's always worrisome. People are going to die. Please don't die.
You know what
Try
I mean?
not to die.
Please don't drop. It's really simple not to. Don't go outside hiking like an idiot without everything you need to stay cool. Dude, they have new affordable cooling hats. I just ordered one. Mine will be here after the heat wave on Sunday. But you just cool the brim down with water and wring it out, and then you put it on, and they stay nice and cool.
Also, quitting my job has probably been the hardest decision I've ever had to make, but I did it,
He did it.
and I'm glad I did it.
And we're all glad he did it.
And it's important to stand up for yourself in the workplace.
And for your rights to party. Okay, hold on. That sound did not go with that vehicle.
No, that was really loud for a little tiny moped.
It looked like a moped.
He must have
Ninja.
got a modified muffler for that moped.
What?
Hey, that's the new thing, apparently. That'll probably be what's trending. Fucking scooters with mufflers.
Man, my Alaska friends did that shit with the mini bikes way back in the day. They piped. I mean, these things had fucking 8 hangers on them, with 320-pound dudes rolling around on them.
But that reminds me, keep an eye out for motorcycles, obviously,
Motorcycles, keep an eye out for us.
with the nice weather.
Know where you are in my mirrors, bro.
And I've noticed now more people bicycling, scootering, skating, one-wheeling more than ever. So look out for them as well.
Have you ever rode a one wheel?
No, I don't want to. I've seen enough wrist injuries.
These things. Well, yeah, that's the problem with that. Don't go fast. I do admit when I got on it, you're like, that one's way better than the ones you stand like this on, because those ones you do this dance for a little while. This one you get on, you just have to balance, and it's very instinctual just to go forward and lean. Sorry, but when you get going, all of a sudden you got to really watch the speed on it. And then when you get cocky, you start going, and then it dawns on you that you haven't really practiced how to slow down a turn yet. That's where my problem was. Like, I was hauling ass towards the weed store down the street while all my bandmates were watching, which for Dennis is always a guaranteed crash. But once you instinctively lean back on it, and then I got back, and Chris told me that he broke his collarbone and 2 ribs riding it, so... No, I'm not arguing. Yeah. I know, I get that.
That's
dude.
my fear because I have a long
we're 40s.
board.
We're 40s, yeah.
I know, I have a long board. I'm 40.
Your injuries don't just recover. You lose money. You fucking lose years off your life and uncomfortableness, man. Don't get a longboard. Video people longboarding and then
It's
make
too
money
late.
off their wrecks.
It's too late. I've already longboarded.
What do you wear?
I'm worried that the moment I put my GoPro on my longboard, I'm going to crash.
Well, if you don't, you're not going to get any good footage. But do you wear a helmet and the pads and the everything? Dude, Tom's going off in there.
Yeah, he asked a question and no one was here to fucking read it. So.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. But, well, I couldn't get to the Facebook one.
All right. So just in case you're still watching Tom Street,
Stare it.
I'm not worried about cancel culture because I feel like I have enough safe material. If I were a comedian that had edgier material, the key is you have to be crafty with your words and structure of the joke and punchline. If you're crafty, now this is an example. I'm not saying I'm whatever, but Louis C.K., for example, that motherfucker can pretty much talk about whatever he wants.
Anything.
And it's because of the way he structures and plays with the words to make it funny. Now, what will happen is that someone will come to an open mic and they're considered themselves edgy and they say some things that just come across with poor tact and form. There's limited structure. The vocabulary of their words are usually very limited, so they're not funny in that matter. And then you know what they do? They bomb.
Or they're old and they have material that needs to really, really desperately
And
be
nobody's
updated.
going to book
Yeah.
that comic.
No.
Now,
Read your room.
and the funniest thing is that they'll come off the stage after doing something that didn't go well, that was really edgy. And the first thing they usually always say is, well, it can't be that bad if Louis C.K. says it too. Louis C.K. talks about that, and he's okay. Well, yeah, motherfucker. Louis C.K. is a professional. He's been doing it for a living.
He was a writer before for a lot of things, you know. Like
Yeah.
he knows what he can get away with too. And you know what? It's crass and it's fucked up, but it all has actually an underlying quasi-intelligent message.
But
in
at
it.
the same time, a stage that is there for performers to tell jokes should always be a safe place to tell jokes.
Like, I want to talk about shit all the time.
It's not a workplace. It's not an office place.
But the
It's
people
not a
sitting out
farmer's
there
market.
are often assholes who are looking now for it to be offended, and that's
Yeah,
a new
but
jungle.
You shouldn't come to a show, a comedy show nonetheless, with a stage of a platform for people to try to make people laugh and then get offended. That makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, I don't think the weird thing about people who get
The
offended.
problem is now we stream it into people's living rooms.
But people think that they're and everybody gets to see it all at once. No, the people think that they're open-minded and everything sometimes till they go to a comedy show and then something that they don't like is addressed and now they've been offended. And I just don't understand why they can't look around and see all the other people laughing because they were laughing at other people's, things. It's stupid. I hashtag everything now. For every joke, I'm now going to say tic-tac-toe, #, hashtag, meow too. But my nature is to do this and to go against it and make people laugh at their absurdity, and I don't mind being booed at all.
Well, that's good. You shouldn't worry about getting booed.
I never do. I've been heckled once by a lady, but that
Yeah.
was awesome. It was like that.
I like hecklers, honestly.
And then I shut down a whole show of my own because of a heckler once because that was more important to me than being funny. And I think it was funny, actually, in hindsight.
What's up, Russ? What are you booing to, bruh?
He's just booing. He wanted to hear a boo. He's booing. He's heckling me with his weird fucking app that he keeps fucking making us sing songs. Stop that. You're going to give the CIA.
You can't heckle us from your phone, man. You got to come here to the location and heckle us if you're going to do it.
Yeah, but he
right.
could seriously beat both of our asses at
Oh,
once.
for
so-
sure. For sure.
No, you heckle me from afar, so you can't
He'll
hit
beat
me.
both of our
Yeah.
asses, and then we'll get the most views we've ever gotten.
Yeah, and at the same time, he'll probably teach us some good techniques. You see how I made you double over there in agony? You could have blocked that with this.
Yeah. I didn't know you were going to come for my nuts, bro.
Yeah. He just shows them to you.
Yeah, exactly. There's no rules outside the cage.
That was called the Screaming Monkey.
He says he's in.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
No. All right, we're wrapping this up.
We got to wrap this up before he gets here.
Before he gets it.
I do not want to live stream our getting our asses kicked.
I kind of
We
do.
we have a pretty good episode going so far. We don't need to ruin it.
And we're both wearing white. A lot of blood
Yeah,
show.
yeah. That's actually is the proper time. And then we'll do a wet T-shirt contest after just to wash
Dude,
us
I got
down.
titties now, man. I could do that.
Yeah, I know, man. We could pass. Just keep
could
keep the frame of our neck down. We'll be good.
So we're starting our only channel now.
Yeah, exactly. And we're just going to be us getting sprayed down with our white shirts.
With the slow motion music.
Yeah, with our hair flying around.
Time to wash some cars, Joe.
Time to start an OnlyFans. It doesn't always have to be about nudity.
Comedy and Kitsap.
You can get those nips through the
Car
shirt.
wash right through your driveway, dude. We could do it.
I bet you would get some money.
Man, and some views.
Yeah.
We gotta get the rights to play something from the 80s, like
And then if
Poison.
it's really saucy, like one of our balls accidentally flies out of our shorts, we'll just put that little fucking charge $5 thing on the video.
I immediately assume we'd be doing this in loincloths or thongs.
Yeah, like Jesus.
By the
material.
way, who wants to buy some Comedy and Kitsap thongs? That'll sell. Not a lot of room for the logo.
Yeah, no. But, maybe I will get in shape and do a fucking podcast show, OnlyFans. Get in shape and show off my butt crack. That'd be awesome. I think
Is that what's going on over there?
No, but I think that's the only thing Lori would be okay with me doing. Is showing my butt crack. And maybe some man root. Some dick root, they call it. Showing some dick root.
Some dick neck.
Dick root only looks good if you're in shape, though.
Little goose neck.
Yeah.
Honk, honk.
You
All
got-
right. Where are we going with this podcast, bro?
Anyway, well, we got to make money somehow.
Tom, hey, chill, what's up? Tom said, thanks for addressing that. Was just wondering. Yeah, no, it's scary these days, man. Fuck. Because, man, I run a lot off the cuff of what I see and it's happening, and sometimes I go down weird paths. But I think I'm good enough to, I don't know, I've never had a bad experience on stage.
When
that
I
remember.
started comedy, I talked about things
Joe's
that...
fucking hilarious, guys. Oh, you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
We want some water?
No.
I'll get you some water.
When I started comedy, I talked about things. I have a sparkling water in the fridge if you can grab that for me.
water.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah,
no, now that you're up, bitch, get me my sparkling water. You see how he runs things here, people?
Actually, I'll take an IPA.
Oh my God, you have two of them?
I think so.
Dude, those are so good. They gave me a little hangover.
Is there only one left? Well, I'll take a sparkling water. You can have the beer. I started comedy. I actually talked about some things that were pretty insensitive towards females. I thought it was funny. The crowd thought it was funny. Females did not think it was funny. And because of that, I changed or dropped the joke. I think it's necessary to grow as a comedian, to see what works, to see what doesn't, and change it to whatever you feel comfortable changing it to. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Which in life, if you're not doing that on every level of your existence.
And by
Yeah,
no means
boo.
was I going up there to try to offend anybody. By no means. But that's the difference, is that I'm just trying to make a joke. If you go up there intentionally trying to offend somebody, that's where you're already going wrong.
You know, Mike-
if that's your intention.
Mike Parker's pretty gosh darn good at what he does. I like that dude. The more I get to know him, he's kind of walks that line of
He's very unliked by a lot of
I know.
comedians.
That's what I love about him. I ain't seen. I know. That's good. Shout
And
out to
I've
Mike
seen
Parker.
I've seen him be funny.
Yeah.
You know, he is funny. He has a natural way about himself on stage. He's got a quick wit. Unfortunately, he just gets a lot of shit on Facebook because he speaks his mind.
Yeah,
And
no, I saw he's going through something. He's getting cut out of some clubs, and that's all I want to say, though. But that's the
that's
new
the
thing.
price you pay, man.
Yeah.
That's the consequence you take. You have to take accountability for your actions in that matter.
Some people get punched in the face.
Sometimes people are canceled and it's not justified, but it
My
doesn't
God.
matter because you put yourself out there and you were wronged or whatever you want to call it. That's consequence, and you have to deal with it. You can't avoid it.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, no problem, man. Those are so good, aren't they?
What is one of your fears on stage? What scares you more, failing a joke or a bad reaction? Because really, those are important to have. Just not when you're doing it live.
No, my biggest fear is when I word a joke wrong and it comes out really bad.
Yeah.
Like that has happened a couple times.
Shit.
When the wording is very important and I accidentally jumble the words and then it comes out flat or it comes out offensive.
When I'm on stage singing, I'm 100% gone. I'm not there. I'm in a character creature. When I do comedy, and I call it almost the producer's brain, you're there like right here behind yourself, and you're just like, It's a weird thing that's running the whole time you're doing
It is. It's crazy because I remember when there's been a couple times where I was telling a joke, and as I was telling the joke, I realized that I said something too early,
Oh no.
and it was going to ruin the second part of the joke. So I had to rebuild the joke in my mind to make sure it still had a punchline at
While
the end
you're
of it,
still moving.
while I'm still telling the joke.
That's schizophrenia, isn't it?
No, it's not schizophrenia.
I mean, it's got to be a
It's-
form of it. I mean, a deliberate one. Well, every creator, but yeah, that's crazy.
And it's interesting because there have been times where I'd be telling a joke and everybody stopped and staring at me. And when it's a lot of people, it's really weird sometimes.
Yeah.
And so while I'm telling the joke, I'm thinking to myself, wow, I hope this joke lands because they're all stopping and staring and paying attention to me right now.
Yeah, you're not supposed
Yeah.
to be 100% honest.
Yeah. So it's interesting. The first time that happened to me, I was thrown off by it. I was like, wow, this is interesting. I'm having logical thoughts with myself while I'm telling the joke. And that just comes with time, really. And I think everybody's capable of it. It's
Mine-
just the learning experience.
The worst for me on stage was singing was always because I have lyrics. I have memorized lyrics, which is something I don't do very well in comedy. Every time I've tried to memorize my shit, I just bumble it up on stage, grab my lyrics, throw them at the crowd, and just go, which is why I suck. But my thing is right before I go into the lyrics, there's always guaranteed. I'm like, what are the words? What are the words? What are the words? Oh, fuck, I don't know this one. I don't remember the words. What's the first word? What's the first word? And then it clicks. Muscle memory. Practice, practice, practice.
Yep.
Yeah, no, man, I haven't figured out my formula yet. I feel cocky when I say, like, I feel like I should be able to make it up on the spot. I feel like people are like, no, it's not how you can do. You have to do it this way. But I do follow the rules of a callback and stuff because it's hilarious. It just is so natural when you're telling a joke to, like, bring remind them what it was. So I'm going to do bullet point. But for me, I get really, in the minute it drops, I get super self-conscious and I get super, I ruin it by starting to tell the crowd what I'm going through, which though I've seen other comedians do that. It's like
It's a tricky thing.
it's like the Wonder Years voice, you know?
Yeah,
Well, there
exactly.
I was standing on stage bombing about platypuses again. Like that's
How
a good,
did I get here?
how did I get here? I would remember this moment forever.
But
I am getting ripped, by the way. Dude.
one of the things, me too. This feels great though.
This
I'm
is good.
enjoying this
For an
quite
indica,
a bit. Yeah.
it's a way fucking positive. This IPA.
I feel euphoric.
non-alcoholic.
I feel giggly. I feel happy. This is a really good indica.
This is the comedy and okay. You know what? I can't
and I
say
think
that.
it's the blueberry. I always like blue strains.
We're
Blue
having two
dream,
different
blueberry.
conversations.
Yeah. Well, you're the one that brought up the high, and I started
did,
talking about it.
But I put this in my hand. And
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah. Let's
What?
not put those sentences
Let's put this on the radio.
I put that in my hand. Ooh, that
Ooh, this
feels,
feels
good.
Yeah.
So cold.
I like it when you touch me with that. This feels great.
This is awesome. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me put it in my mouth.
All right, so I just want to say, if you guys are impressed with the production of this live stream, please give me a shout out.
The man works hard.
I do work hard. I got a
doesn't
close-up
believe me.
cam for you. If you like the close-up cam, please let me know. I even added a little green line between the close-up cam and us. If
Do
you can
yourself
see
a
that.
favor. Go back. Do it every 10 episodes. Go back about 20 episodes and look. How far back? God, you've done a lot of. How many?
I'm going on 3 years now of doing the podcast show.
I'm just saying the last year though, since COVID.
Yeah,
Watch the production
pre-COVID.
value of this show. Just go.
Yeah.
boom. This alone.
I
this
watch
right
old
here,
videos and I get cringy.
This is some Johnny Carson shit, dude. I wish we had it offset. So like, guess you gotta have guests. You should just from now
it would be
on.
great to have a live audience.
Just have somebody standing here when you start every time, and then hey, and they come out and trip over the wires.
I was thinking about getting some kind of like sign right here that says
Well,
the
I've
podcast show
already discussed that
with lighting, with LED lighting that
you
lights
need
up.
you need to pay for a neon. You
You
can
know.
take it with you to all your shows.
True. And also notice on the screen that we have Facebook, YouTube, Twitters, and Instagram.
Twitters. Is it Twitters?
It's Twitters.
The Twitters?
So follow us on all. But just know that if you can't handle me at my Facebook and Instagram, you better not come on my Twitters. Okay, I'm just
Don't
telling you right
dare
now.
come on my Twitters.
Do not come on my Twitters.
By the
'Cause-
way, there'll be some new shirts. Except don't come on my Twitters.
Yeah, exactly.
Guess
Don't-
how we're spelling come.
And then the other one is come at me, Twitters.
Come at me, Twitters. And of course, the classic fuck you, Facebook.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Facebook.
you, Facebook.
I need to get shirts that say fuck Facebook.
you, Facebook.
We need to start a hashtag, actually. That's
I was
fuck
sitting with
Facebook,
6 of my
and put
kids.
it on shirts.
And I was filming on Facebook Live, and I realized that I could only tag one of those 6 kids because
So who's the
none of them-
favorite?
None of them use it. None of them use it. Of my kids, Jimmy came home smelling like weed from working his weed job, so Jimmy wins this week.
Nice.
And Chris gave me a Darth Vader Lego head, so I don't know if I like that kid anymore because now I have to do it. You want to do a podcast building of a Darth Vader head? Oh my God, why not Lego? But we got to come up.
We need to do a fundraiser so we
Tell
can get
us
shirts that say
what you
fuck
want to see.
Facebook.
What would make people more interested in this show, in this educational pot show, with several different guests? There's
It's gonna say this. I'm gonna get a bumper sticker that says "fuck Facebook," and then right after that, it's gonna say "follow me on Facebook."
with just the fuck Facebook with the Facebook thing and the
Yeah.
only on Facebook. MySpace. Let's bring MySpace back. I want to be too busy coding to care about politics.
No, I don't want too many ads on my thing.
Even to be honest, you guys can notice I'm off Facebook pretty much. I'm barely commenting on it ever. I do not, because I'm afraid of what I say. I know now not to hit send. It's a good life lesson. Don't just punch shit out and throw it out there. Read it. In live videos. And Facebook can fuck off.
Fuck Facebook.
Fuck Facebook. Are we stuck in a Facebook?
We're stuck in a
All right.
fuck Facebook wormhole.
Load a bowl. Let's-
Oh, baby bowl time.
In case you guys haven't been here very long, we are today smoking the Blue Joints, which is by
Blue lights.
Burnwell. What did I say?
Blue joints.
Okay. Blue Light Joints would be fabulous, I'm assuming. It's Northern Lights and Blueberry. Two very old school. I don't think Blueberry's ever going
Oh,
anywhere.
it smells so good.
The jar smells like the bottom of a foot that
This
stepped on pot. Though.
actually smells almost just like, I can't remember if it's UW or Dutch Treat. I think it's UW. I used to get this UW strain, black market style.
Those are comments over there.
It smells really good. On YouTube, it's just Russ right now.
Russ. You know, you're a airplane company in Alaska with its own theme song.
But we do
Come
have 6
fly
people
the
watching our
friendly
YouTube right now.
skies with Russ.
So if you 6 people watching the YouTube right now, thank you very much for watching.
That's a good
Please
number.
follow and subscribe if you haven't already. And Rockcast 2.0, follow him online and see what he does.
Stop that. All the people that have subscribed to me have subscribed to me. At this point, I'm taking stripper friend requests, and they send me a link to their shit, and I'm like, hey, fuck you. Click on this.
Also, if you would want to see us start a OnlyFans for the podcast show.
Look, see, you need a logo. Oh, it's Highway 420. I was like, wait, not that logo. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. See, he's got guests now from other weed stores and shit. We want to make this legit. We can't produce everything, come up with all the cool ideas, pay for all the weed, and all this shit, and then also come up with the great ideas and try to guess what you want to watch.
So now that I think about it, we should definitely do more cool shit on here.
Yes. This just occurred to you. We need the whiteboard out, man.
Yeah, and also more guests. Hopefully we can get celebrity guests one day. That's the ultimate goal.
First off, you are bringing, what we'd say, touring comics to your show.
Yes.
So you have guests that those touring comics know people. I mean, Pauly Shore's got to be around the corner. Pauly Shore, shout out. We love you. Susan Jones.
The problem is most comics I ask to come onto my weed smoking YouTube cannabis education channel say no.
Well, then maybe you need to have a comedy and Kitsap podcast.
You're right.
So there we go. See? We need interns. Anybody out there interested in making... Intern's the wrong word. We need free...
But we have some
Work.
new viewers, so we're just going to remind you that we are currently smoking the Blue Lights from Burnwell. It is a cross between blueberry and Northern Lights, and it tastes and smells amazing.
The sound effect of the bong while you were describing the weed was awesome. This thing
It
hits like
is
shit.
so good.
got
Burnwell is doing so good.
Horrible air leak. I'm taking this part off. This is what's ruining. Oh, you know what? I got it. That's all the problem is right there. I'm just gonna go like that. There we go. That was operator error.
Man, that's so good.
Dude, the taste is diesels for me are always a problem, but you notice this one's not making me sneeze, and it's a
You
driven
definitely get it
indica,
in your nose and nasal area for sure.
but not as bad.
No.
You know, like
Yeah.
some of them that just go right back there, and I'm sneezing like I just did a really bad line of, I don't know, tacos. People
But yeah,
still
man, I
tacos
just
there.
wanted to say we've got good things going for us here on the podcast show. Hoping to get shirts and bumper stickers done soon. Rot and I are fucking matching.
When are you gonna reveal your new logo? Are we gonna have a logo reveal episode?
And the logo.
What would you pay for What would you buy? What kind of kits? We need feedback. Feedback. I'm becoming the marketing promoting person here. No, but seriously,
I'll
like
get the shirts made soon.
if
And then
you
we'll
gave
have
us a good
reveal
enough
party.
idea or him a good enough idea and we were like, well, why didn't think of that? You know, and then man, we'll do it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Really want some views. We could have scantily like dressed women having like banana eating contests.
But I mean, this live stream should look better than a
Edit that
majority
out.
of live streams out there. So I would really appreciate it if you talked about it with your friends, if you shared it, if you
Bring back the
subbed it.
bitterness. Bring back the bitterness. No,
No,
more,
man,
more
I'm
happy.
just saying,
More,
no,
more
this
happy.
is good. What? This is good. No, I'm just saying, this is good.
No, it's all good,
this is
man.
good.
I'm high
We're having a good
pitched.
time.
I'm
I'm
pitched
stoned like
voice,
a
Joe.
motherfucker, bro.
Ah.
I could rap right now. That's how high I am.
Bam.
You gonna drop a beat for me?
I don't know what that means, Joe. I dropped the lighter.
Okay. All right.
All right, now let me say this, too.
Really
Shut up. If these guys want to sponsor us as non-drinkers, this is called Free Wave. It's a athletic brewing company. Okay, so it comes from healthy-minded people, I would assume, or desperate people who can't drink alcohol anymore, like myself. It is great though. It's got an IPA. It's buzzy, believe it or not. You know, little buzz.
It's very hoppy,
It's very hoppy. The hops, by the way, will
but I
still give
prefer
you a
hoppy
headache.
versus malty, and it's a really good IPA, and it's really good that it's non-alcoholic. But if I could get one sponsor that I would love to have for the podcast show, it's Heineken 0.0. Green bottle, 0.0. That's what I want. Heineken sponsorship.
Heineken
Do I have to
0.0
go to
sponsor.
Germany for that, though? Is that the problem?
No, I think you just have to write them a letter and then figure out why they'd want to sponsor you. And we're like, yo, man, we need your delicious beer for our Cottonmouth. I'm a Slayer fan. Give me your 0.0 so I can pay tribute to Jeff. Fucking hand him in a Slayer.
You think that's what's going to be a good selling point, is dropping this
Yo, man, I don't know.
knowledge?
I'm not in marketing. I know that there's the Hanneman Heineken version line of their beer. So, I mean, yeah, what end do you have?
All right, so I'm just going to say,
Do you hear the psst? Did you hear the disdain coming off?
Blue Lights from Burnwell, 5 out of 5 Tommy Chongs.
I hate it when you ignore me.
It is the best. This could potentially go down as strain of the year. This is probably top 5.
Have you been setting those aside? Or
No,
like-
but I've been saying it.
man, let's
on the
write it down on the
episodes.
whiteboard.
Right board?
Okay, you know what? It could work though. It is something you
Yes.
write on.
We're going to have to start ordering the strains that we consider strain of the year candidates, because this one is definitely strain of the year candidate for sure. So yeah. All right. Well, I think that'll wrap up this episode of the Potcast Show. I do have things I have to get done today. Thank you for coming on the show, Rotsky.
Always a pleasure.
You got a shout out you want to give?
Nope, don't like any of you.
Everybody knows that.
That's not true. Some people seem to think that I like them very much.
All right.
Joe.
All right, well, everybody. Have a good day. See you later.
Stay fucking hydrated out there. Stay in the shade.
Stay high
cool.
and stay hydrated.
Let the night air in and the day air out. Bye. This is the part where the music would start and we would say goodbye from the Potcast Show.